there are so many materials available, and they vary so widely. So what we are going to do is just make use of one reference. Okay, what we are going to do for this class is we are going to group yourselves into 12. So if you look at the class list, uh, those that belong to group 1 will be number 1, 13, and 25. And then those that belong to group 2 will be number 2 on the list, Argarin, number 14, Furing, and number 26, Peran, and so on. Actually, there are only 35 students on the list. So the last group will only be composed of 2 members. Anyway, uh, and then what we're going to do is those that will be assigned on a specific topic. Actually, we have uh, 12 topics to tackle, and I already posted the first 3 topics, 3 materials for those topics. So those that will be group 1 will be assigned on the first topic. So what you are going to do is divide the materials, and you need to arrange to divide it equally among the members, and you prepare a PowerPoint presentation for that, and then as much as possible. Okay, someone wants to join Villamia. Sorry, Villamia. Okay. Uh, so after dividing the material within the group, it should prepare a try to include as much material as possible in the included in the PowerPoint presentation, but don't include every text on the material for the presentation. And uh, actually, our allocated time is 2 hours. By the way, can we a little bit change the schedule? What is the preference of the class for this? Because our class should start at 7:30 up to 9:30, and then the next block to see will be starting 9:30 to 10:30. I think 9:30. 9:30 to 11:30. Okay, class, what is your preference? Are we going to stick to this schedule, or we're going to start at 8? Class, please respond. Can anyone respond to this? Are we going? Is there a conflict? We're going to ask class Tracy to slide up to 12 noon, if it will be possible, or you are the class is comfortable with sticking to the original schedule. Uh, okay. So what do you think, class? Okay, 8% for me. Ah, okay. 8. Okay, another one. Diramas. Diramas. Uh, sentences. It it will be better if we're going to present it in a bullet form or maybe numbered form, and the number of lines that we are going to present in one slide should not be too many. Maybe it can range from 7 to 10 lines, so that it will be easy to read. And we need also to observe contrast. So the background, if the background is light, the letters, or maybe if we are going to include pictures, should be dark in color, or the other way around. And we try to make, another one is we try to make use of the whole slide. And we should not cram too much material in one slide. So we need to observe those uh, proper making of slides. And then based on the material that I posted, there are, I think, questions at the end of the material that you need to answer. Actually, it will be better if you are going to collaborate with your group mates in trying to answer those specific questions, so that it will not burden anyone. So you can share the effort in answering those questions. But then when you post the material, I mean, when you prepare the material, you can express your answer based on your personal expression. That means you can maybe just get the idea, but then you 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 can word it differently. Uh, but then in trying to come up with the specific answer, you can collaborate. And I'm going to uh, indicate the due dates for those specific uh, submission for those answer for those questions that are included. Okay. Okay, before we proceed, is there anything that anyone would like to bring up to this class? May mga questions ba tayo before we proceed with our discussion? May mga concern ba tayo? Try to bring it up. Kung anong book reference po ng ginagamit nyo. Yung nakalagay doon sa course guide. Oo. Actually, if you have extra money, you can buy the book. And uh, I was not able to find a soft copy for that book. The book is available in I think I bought it in Lucky Bookstore a long time ago. I just don't know if it is still available. So what I did is I just took a picture of the pages of the book and posted it, because not everyone will be able to buy it. I bought it, I think, for 500 pesos at Lucky several years ago. Okay, is there any more question or concern? Uh, okay, related to my assignment to everyone, that of preparing a PowerPoint presentation. And okay, good. Ask ko lang kung sana kung kailan po magsimula ang reporting po. Okay. To give you time to prepare for the presentation, next week I will be the one who's going to present in class. I'm going to discuss about technology, because it is something that uh, we are almost everyone is familiar with the word technology, but our understanding about technology is limited. So I will be the one making the presentation for next meeting. Uh, if uh, if I have adequate time, I already have the material, but then I think I need to improve it. But then we have this evaluation. That's why evaluation for the faculty that we will be undergoing this week and possibly early next week. So if I have the time, I'm going to improve the material. But then if, because I might be going to Buseng for the evaluation, that means we're going to take a look at documents, so I cannot bring it home. So I think I will be staying in Buseng maybe later this week and maybe early next week. So if I have the time, I'm going to improve the current material. Okay, any more concern? Okay, by the way, class, you need to make your presentation interesting. Maybe you can add some pictures that complement the discussion in the presentation. What else? Before you, okay, you need also to, also what happened? May na yatang internet dito sa bahay. Wala yung video. Okay. Okay, ayaw ng video. Nakita nyo ako, class? O hindi? Class, nakita nyo ako sa...
Wala po, sir.
Oh, yun. Mahina yung internet at the moment dito sa bahay. Napaputol. Okay. Okay. O sige na, class, yung concern nyo bago tayo mag-continue ng discussion natin. Okay, yung list, sabi ko nga kanina, siguro hindi pa yung classmate nyo present. Okay. Based on sa class list that I have posted, there are 35 students in your class. So if you are number one on the list, John, your group mates will be uh, uh, Nance, Esquilon, and uh, Bernard Paz. So, the first members of the group uh, are for Group 1, Alemanya, Group 2, Argarin, 3, Asansa, 4, Baloloy, up to Irlano, which belong to Group 12. Okay, yan. Based lang doon yung based doon sa numbering. At saka sunod-sunod lang yung number 13, si Esquilon, 14, 13, Group 1, Furing, Group 2, Galvez, Group 3, and so on. Hanggang doon sa 35. Yun lang ang arrangement natin. Oo, para madali. So, ano pa pang concern, class? Okay, okay. Malinaw na yon. Okay, ayun na lang. Para madali natin ma-group. Kaya lang yung huling group, 2 members lang. Anyway, they are going to present the last. So, walang problema yon. So, you have how many? 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks to prepare. The first group, 2 weeks to prepare so that you have adequate time. Okay, class, we are going to discuss about the grading system so that it will be clear. So, in the grading system, the lowest possible grade based on raw score is 75. Okay, 75%. Doon yan sa grading sheet na sinusubmit namin. Okay. Ngayon, makikita nyo doon sa course guide na mayroon doon na tinatawag na commutation. Halimbawa, you get a score of 100, assuming that you study very hard. Okay. So, ang equation niyan is 100, yung score nyo, divided by 2 plus 50. Ngayon, yan ang raw score. So, 100 divided by 2 is 50 plus 50. So, you're going to get 100 doon sa percentage. Ngayon, if you get 50, so 50 divided by 2 is 25 plus 50 is only 75. So, just a passing mark. Okay. So, basically, ganun class yung raw score. Ngayon, kino-convert yan sa grade. Halimbawa, yung 75 is equal to 3.0. Yun ang magiging grade ng 50% na score sa mga exams. Ngayon, class, yung grade nyo is based on 3 things. The first one is yung exams. Yung exams is 65%. The 35% will be split into 2. One is for the assignment that I gave you, that of presentation. So it will be graded, yung presentation. And then, yung submission ng answers doon sa end ng chapter ng book natin na ginagamit. So yun, ihati yun sa dalawa, yung sa presentation nyo at saka yung posted material. So ipopost pala natin sa Google Classroom. I'm going to uh, post uh, uh, post the assignment so that you can just attach the file uh, that is your answer. So ipopost nyo lang doon sa assignment. And you have also to include kung kayo yung grupong gumawa ng presentation. So i-attach nyo lang 'yon doon sa assignment. For example, sa group 1, kayo lang naman na tatlo ang magpo-post doon sa assignment na 'yon. Yung ibang grupo doon naman sa specific assignment nila. Kung saan part ng lesson. Okay. Let's go back to the grading system. So you try. I encourage everyone to try to hit not a 50% score in exams, because there are a lot of things that might go wrong, because sometimes in examinations we think that we get the correct answer, but then it's wrong. So it's better that we are going to aspire to get much higher score. Because just to give you an example, when we try to hit a target, for example, using a gun, there are a lot of things that might prevent the bullet from hitting the target. Isn't it, class? If we studied physics, there are a lot of things. One of them is gravity, and wind direction, wind speed, and error of the shooter, and so on. So it is the same way for us. There are a lot of things that might affect our score. Maybe one of them is handwriting. I encourage everyone just to give their answers in a written form. So maybe I failed to understand what you have stated in your answer. Or another one, maybe during or before the examination, you're not at your best. Maybe you worry on something, or maybe you forgot what you have to write down. So there are a lot of things. So as much as possible, we try to make our target much higher than getting 50% during examination, or maybe just passing the exams. Anyway, you have a better chance of passing the exam because it's open notes, isn't it, class? And I'm only going to include questions based on the material that I posted. I'm not going to give an exam beyond what is included in the material that was posted. So, may question pa ba tayo, class? Okay. Wala tayong question? O may maybe concern? So, what I'm just trying uh, to emphasize is that in everything that we do, we need to walk the extra mile. Um, because in the real world, we are competing with not anymore ourselves, but with other individuals. Uh, okay, what is that? Okay, excuse me, class. Okay, that was the cell phone alarm of my daughter. Okay. Okay, class. Okay, please, yung concern natin, please, okay, let's go back to the presentation. Okay, to make it more interesting, maybe we can include pictures, as I've said, to complement the materials, the words that we have posted in the we have included in the slides. Okay. Okay. Uh, Class, please get an account in BU so that it will be easy for you. May mga nag-join kasi na walang email account sa BU. So, para madali kayong makapasok. So, wala na ba tayong concern, class? O any clarification? Mayroon po ba kayong specific topic na naka-assign po? Okay. Yun nga, yung nakapost doon sa Google Classroom, nag-post na ako ng three topics. Sunod-sunod yon. Based sa lesson. Yung topic 1 o lesson 1, naka-assign yun sa group 1. O di sunod-sunod yon. So, yung lesson 1 doon, naka-assign yun sa group 1. Yung lesson 2 sa group 2. Yung pangatlo sa group 3. And later on, I'm going to post the other materials. Siguro maybe just after a week, I'm going to post another material. So you can prepare in advance. So walang problema yon. Okay, by the way, class, you need also to study thoroughly the materials so that if we can have a question and answer portion at the end of presentation, you will be prepared to answer specific questions. Of course, I'm going to support you in answering specific questions if in case you were not able to do so. But as much as possible, we try to understand thoroughly the materials that we present. So ano pa class? Baka mayroon pa kayong concern para masagot ko naman.